So,
What's up, guys? Welcome to another stream. Getting my VR headset set up here for today. All right. So I saw Dat Car guy was already in the chat. What's up, man? Glad to see you back here. So today we're gonna be doing just some overall just Gran Turismo stuff. We've been snowed in today. We had a pretty unexpected snowstorm, really. Everyone was like preparing for 8 inches of snow. I kind of thought it was going to be just some mild ice on the roads, nothing like more serious than we've had in previous years. And then we get 3 inches of snow this morning. And if you follow my carp channel and stuff, I made a video about prepping for this. I made a post like on the community tab of my car channel, like my Volkswagen under the snow. And of course, like on Instagram and all that stuff, I made posts about it too. But yeah, it was definitely unexpected, but fun at the same time. We don't get a lot of snow here super often, so it's always kind of a celebratory thing we do. So as you can see, this is my Focus RS that I literally just built off screen and just finished up recreating the livery from the Gran Turismo 3 rally car, which is of course my favorite iteration of the Focus in Gran Turismo. I had to do it myself because no one else has done it, surprisingly. So I had to go and do it myself. I am going to tweak a couple of things before we get rolling too much, but I'm going to be doing the online time trial on sport mode. I don't think it'll affect my driver rating, but it's just, I enjoy the time trials just as much as I do the daily races. So we'll pop in over there, I
we're
guess.
dealing with ash and wildfires close-by.
Yeah, I forgot you're out in LA. Hope you stay safe, man. Just follow those evacuation warnings and just stay safe. I feel for you, and I hope things get better over there soon because I can only imagine. I can only imagine, dude. So just stay safe, and hopefully things get better on that front soon. I'm sorry y'all are going through all that. Okay, so I've got a bunch of configurations. I'm gonna go ahead and tweak the livery first before I get too far. I want to make sure that the car is looking perfect because I realized after I had actually uploaded the style that I didn't include the hood vents. So I'm going to fix that. And the roof vent actually. It's got to erase the focus. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Hood vent. What we got here that would actually like work?
The classic Focus rally look.
Yes, sir. I love that livery. It has always been one of my favorites. I think this one that's meant to be like the Mustang works really good. I think that's actually extremely close to what the real car had. So I'm going to kind of just move it up and then we'll duplicate symmetrically. Heck yeah. I mean, that kind of looks the part. I mean, it's easy to tell that it's not the original. Let's see. It's going to look jank, but your boy's trying. I think scoop would be better. There's not really any good one. If I just do scoop. Those Viper hood scoops. Well, I guess we can't do the roof scoop. That's fine. We'll just rock the hood vents. So there is BOP on the event at the online time trial, so the car is not going to be at its full power. I'm going to fix that too while I'm in here. There we go. Much better. When I designed the livery originally, I didn't even modify the car other than the spoiler, so... I just did an FBO with upgraded turbo setup, so it's not built motor or anything like that. I haven't boarded out, I haven't put cams in it. I just wanted this to be a pretty simple build here. So yeah, I'm excited to try this out. We're going to drive this on the time trial, and then I'm going to set it up for snow racing as it's already set up. So I'm going to switch to my sport configuration, which is my sport mode stuff for the time trial. It's going to lower it, put it back on sports hards, which is what the event requires, and then obviously it'll apply its own BOP and allow the car to, you know, be limited. So I don't know if it's going to leave my suspension tweaks, which is what I would really like to have. So I need to get close to, I need to run, I think, a 134 to get gold. I am going to be operating my manual as well, so this will be interesting. Yeah, I need to get a 134.2. So I think I am in my standard configuration here. No, it actually took my suspension off. Okay, so that's going to make things a little bit trickier. Okay, I need to bring that back a lot. And my shifter's not working. Son of a gun. Did it get unplugged from the back of the wheel again? Sometimes it works right out of the box, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, it's still not working. For some reason. Is it not plugged in all the way? Okay. Why is this not working? Does sport mode like not let you use the clutch? Because that is something that would be news to me. It may not allow you to use the clutch and shifter, honestly. Let me try one more time to unplug it and plug it back into the base. But I thought for sure it would work. I guess you just can't use the shifter. Well, dang. Well, let's just go for it. It might take me a couple laps to get up to speed with this car, but I feel like I know this track fairly well. It is my home track. So fun fact, for those who didn't know, I was in the top 5 globally in X-Class cars in Forza 7 around this track, and I was in the top 20 in the world at one point in Rennsport around this track, so I think if there's a track that I'm going to know, it's this one. Obviously, I don't think that's going to automatically mean I'm going to get gold first try. I'm shooting for it, because it's a $2 million price tag.
What's up with Hayden, if you don't mind me asking?
So Hayden moved to Florida about a year and a half ago, and he hasn't been back up to visit. That's pretty much the best I can really give on that. He moved and haven't seen him. He's doing his own thing, and you know, I think he's doing pretty well for himself. Last I talked to him, you know, he's managing a warehouse down in Florida. Oh, 135. We've got this all day. But yeah, that's why he hasn't been on like any of the videos or any of the streams or anything like that in a while. Oh, the rear end got unglued there. Okay. Yeah, that didn't go to plan.
Oh yeah, good to hear he's doing well.
This car, much like the TT, goodness, that was rough. This car, kind of like my TT, it throws the rear into complete disarray when you hit the brakes. You kind of have to be really good with braking this car because it just sends it flying off track. .135 was not a bad start. 135.3. I think it's like what? Oh, it's a mid 134, right? There we go, up the hill. Foot down, alright. We can make this work. It's definitely playing hard to get right now, but I think we can get it. So my Ghost is timed to be about 2/10 ahead of me. Ah, I was curious how that was going to go. It did DQ that lap. So this thing does, like, the suspension, the stock suspension in this car is less than ideal. There's definitely room to find pace. I just got to clean up a little bit. I'm used to cars that are a lot more planted than this. So getting in a car like this, where it's set up right now, at least with the BOP, where it's just super sloppy, it's throwing me off a little bit. I feel like if it were a little bit tighter on the suspension, if it had let me keep my suspension tuning I did, it probably wouldn't be too bad. Ah, botched that exit. That exit on 10B was awful. Foot is in it. 135.0 on that lap. It's not going to count for anything, but being a little risky here. Higher gear. Let's see what it does. That kind of worked out. We were able to get ahead of the Ghost here. So we're about 2/10 up on my last lap. A little bit more caution. .3 up. So this will more than likely be a 134 if I don't botch this. Oh, and I botched it. Just like that. Okay, we're still good. Okay. I think we're about on par with the Ghost, which, like I said, is about 2/10 up from my normal time. I can't remember if it's like a 134.8 or something like that I have to do to get the golds. Okay, this is definitely going to be a 134. The question is, how high of a 134? 134.6. Okay, that was great. Once you kind of get the hang of this thing, it's actually pretty fun to drive. Put the e-brake up, kind of look around the interior with a big old cage in the back, which looks so out of place with it still having the back seats in it. I've actually been in a Focus RS. I were a passenger in it. These seats in real life suck. Well, I'm not gonna lie, these Recaros in the real car are just, they're so uncomfortable. But that was fun. All right, let's see. I think that got us gold. That was a pretty solid lap. Silver? What did I need to do to get gold? Hold on, I want to see that. I'm gonna save the best lap replay, but 134.6, I thought that would have been gold. 134.2, I need to shave 4/10 off. I hate that. Alright, back out we go. So now I gotta remember, it's a 134.2 I need to get around. I need to get around 134.21. About 4/10 off. Well, shoot. Alright, we got this. Now that I kind of know this car, I think I can do it. There's definitely still room to improve out here. It doesn't look like it saved my ghost from the last lap. Bring it a little sharp. Oh, don't go off. Okay. Definitely don't think off the rip it's going to be that 134.2 that we need, that magical number. Okay, so I can kind of cut that corner. I just can't cut it too sharp. Nah, I'm about to get validated. Nope. Wow, okay. This car's definitely got the juice in it. I mean, obviously, the people have run, what was it, 131s I think I saw, which I don't know how you manage that. But I definitely know I can at least get to that gold tier. It was a little slow. Still 134.7, so not my fastest lap. Oh, wow, I horribly botched that. The rear end is unloading so bad under braking. A little bit of rotation doesn't hurt, but not too much. And you see we've already dropped off from that little slide there. So I said that Ghost is about 2/10 ahead of my active time, so that is technically running a 134.5 right now. So the goal is just to get ahead of it, or at least be on top of it. We may still be ahead of that last lap right now. Yeah, see, we're already 27 thousandths ahead here. So I just got to bring it back right here in the 10A and 10B. On the power, that was smooth. .134.3, only 1/10 to go, and we got this. Oh no! Dang, that was gonna be solid too. Let's see if I can catch up. We're on dirty tires. This thing's not gonna grip up for a little bit. Probably should just wash my hands.
Is this Focus FWD or odd?
It's all wheel. Thank goodness it's all wheel. This thing would be awful to drive front wheel. If I'm trying to drive this thing fast, like this. Well, I mean, considering we're not that far behind the Ghost after going off, like, completely at turn 1, it's not too bad. Oh man, my shirt's not comfy. There we go. Probably never thought you'd see the day someone's like actively trying to drive on a sim and they just flat out move and like fix their shirt. No hands on the wheel. See, I'm torn about what to do there. Do I go down into second? Or do I pin it in third and just hope for the best? Literally, I just need to get ahead of the Ghost and stay ahead of it, and I've got this. I lost a little bit of ground there. I messed up my line right there. Come on. 68 thousandths. I need a little bit more. Come on. We are ahead of the Ghost. Okay. So that's at least 2/10 right there. I just need to stay ahead. So these are way harder to get gold on than any license test you'll probably ever do in this game, but surprising, this has been the one I've been the most competitive with. I went for the second gear strategy. Ooh, 134.121. I think I literally need 1,000th. You gotta be kidding. I think I literally need 1,000th to get that. There's 5,000, so I need a little bit more than that. Well, actually, that's exactly what I need, but I would like a little bit more than that. See, this is where it's going to get real tricky. That last 1,000's always the hardest to get. And I cannot let this be how this ends. 1,000th down. Let's see, I'll try the third gear strat. All that's fails, I mean, I've kind of got an idea for what I can do next lap. And I cut the crap. Gosh dang it. I cut that track a little too much there. Sad part, that probably would have been it too. cannot believe that. I need 1,000th to get the gold. Why is it already invalidated? Like, my lap's already invalidated. Like, what's up with that? That's annoying. I don't think I went off anywhere. See, it's hard to beat this right here because I freaking killed it this section on that 135, 121, or 134, 121. That makes me mad. I really need 1,000th. It's gonna be the hardest part of this whole thing, guys. I think I've said that already, but it's about to really suck. Oh, I think I came in a little too hot there. Yeah, that botched that. But I mean, the lap was already invalidated, so there was no point really in pushing that too much. It's okay. Okay, we're on top of the Ghost right now. Let's see if we can get a little bit more out of this car. It's a little bit less aggressive. I need to be a bit more aggressive through there, but we do have 2/10 and some change. On throttle early. I think my 2/10 window is closing extremely slowly. So it all comes down to 10A and 10B again. Literally 2 corners will make or break this entire run. I don't know, I don't see the Ghost. Oh, it's behind me. Heck yes. 133.8. Let's freaking go. Okay, that's definitely gold. Okay, I'm done with this. I could be faster. I feel like obviously there's still room for improvement, but I think that's where I'm going to call it for now on that. Still, my Sector 3 was like less than 20 thousandths faster. So there's my gold. I'm in the top 4,900, I guess, of the world. So there's that. When I was 11,000. So I mean, I jumped up quite a bit. But man, how in the world are these guys getting down to 130.14s in this car? Whew. Okay. That was good. All right, let's go play with this car a little bit. We're gonna go have some fun with it. Gonna grab the roulette ticket. Probably not gonna be anything good, but we'll see what we get. Well, oh, of course. I was like, I'll take the Shelby at least. I can at least sell that. Be kind of fitting, you know, rocking the Ford. All right, so we're gonna go to Snow Day. All right, let me check things out here. Everything looks good. Make sure. I don't know if my phone's been going off or anything. Everything's going off, apparently. Okay. Let's go play in the snow. In video games. I could go play in the snow right now in real life, but I choose not to get cold. Of course, we only have one snow track to drive, and that's Lake Louise. So we're going to do... Let's see, there's a 4-lap race, but it's only Group Bs that you can race. So we're going to make our own. So we're going to do 5 laps, starting from last. We'll do a grid start. Or we do this like Gran Turismo 3 style. We'll do that. We'll make it like a Gran Turismo 3 style rally race from back in the day. Do we try to take on the Group B? I don't know. I don't know if I should. I think I'll just do random. Let it put us in a car. Ow, hit myself in the face. Put us in a car that's comparable. I'm gonna go and share this into my group chat with my friends. See if any of them want to watch too. Before I get too far. Alright, so I should be able to use the stick shift this time. Maybe we'll try the Group B car as an opponent later. But right now I'm just gonna... So we got an Intensa Group 3 road car. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. Okay, see, this isn't even fair. Yeah, I'm gonna reset this and we're gonna put the Group B in here because I was running away with that. I didn't want this to be that easy. I said Group B to put me against another Focus RS. That is not a Focus. That is not a Group B car. There we go. Heck yeah, the Quattro. See, now I have to fight. Little contact here. I don't think I've ever rally raced in VR on these streams. I've done it, but like not terribly often. I have no idea where the Quattro is. I can't see him. Ooh, a little air. The Audi's fast. But apparently I'm faster in the corners. This thing's actually really fun in the snow. I'm having a blast in this thing. Whew, a little bit of air. See, this corner's killing me right now because I'm just botching it so bad. I don't see the Quattro. I must have gotten away from him. This thing is so fun out here. I'm smiling, guys. Y'all can't see, but I'm straight cheesing right now. Two more laps to go, but man, I almost don't want this race to end. I missed third for a second there. Because I'm having a blast. Especially knowing that I'm beating a Group B Quattro. Hit a little bollard or pylon, whatever that was. The slides are so fun. Oh man, this has been such a blast. I went on the third a little early there. One more lap. This has been a really fun little drive. These things may be really uncomfortable in real life, but man, is it fun to drive in a video game. Oh, I botched that up. Oh. See, the last thing I need right now is that to screw me over and the Quattro just freaking pop out. See, now I'm just having fun. I'm just sliding around everywhere. Man, how bad did I beat the Quattro? My goodness. That was fun. That was so fun. 9 seconds. Wow, okay. Oh man, that was fun. Well, I want to see. Like, so I want to get like a cool pic of this thing in the air. Looks like it's about as good as it's gonna get. Where's my dual sense at? I'm gonna capture that thumbnail for this. I'm gonna take a cool shot of the car too for probably the thumbnail for this stream, honestly. I'm gonna add a little bit of exposure, nothing too crazy. I want to find like a cool filter that works well with like snow pictures. That's a little bit too overexposed. I'm gonna drop the exposure a little bit. We'll see how it looks since the car's in motion. We'll see how that shutter speed works. The car wasn't just moving, it was moving. So, yeah, that looks pretty good. I can get down with that. Heck yeah, that was fun. Just that right there is good too. Wow. Lots of good shots. I'll do the same thing. We'll drop the exposure down a good bit. Honestly, don't think that's doing much of anything. Oh, it definitely does when you add it. We're going to drop the shutter speed too. Just because I think that would look pretty good. A little bit more fluid since the car's going a little bit slower into the corner. I think this honestly would be a better thumbnail for the stream. Ooh, I love that. We'll just caption it that, just so I can put it up there and I can save it on my computer. I love that, though. That's a good shot. Quattro can be kind of seen in the background. Heck yeah, that's a good shot. Okay, that was fun. Alright, I guess it's time we go do the 700 performance point race. I want to get that done too today. What time is it? It's 12:30-ish. See, we'll switch cars over. I guess we can go from one hot hatch to another. I haven't driven my GTI out there in a while. It'd be fun to bring that out of hibernation. I'm gonna shut that up. Okay, let me check my phone's been buzzing off the freaking craziness right now, so off the hook. All right. Let's go race the GTI. I haven't raced this thing in a while. I've put all the miles in this car, and I've put almost 2,000 miles on this car. And this was like one of the first cars I bought when the game came out. I mean, I literally saved up enough credits and bought it straight away when this game first came out, for obvious reasons. For those who aren't aware, I own one in real life. All right. So this car is a little tricky out here because it drinks fuel, and on the softs it eats up the tires. So that's why you guys probably saw I have a config to run it in the hards from the very beginning. And we're just immediately going to dump into map 6. Oh, my shifter. I was like, why did it go into 5th gear? I was like, that was weird. I thought something was wrong with the game. Already? Okay, I'm retrying that. That's some BS. The thing that kind of sucks is the reflection off the cluster beams me right in the eye on VR. But just like the real car, the seating position sucks. That's why my biggest complaint with like how my GTI drives is I hate how high the seat sits. And I have it on the lowest setting, and it still sits kind of high. My buddy's Mark 6. Dude, that seat sits on the ground. Like, obviously I don't want it like super low, but you know. Well, this is about where my actual seat is set in my real car. Okay, we are in map 6. I want to make sure I was in map 6. Like, on map 6, this car is still faster than majority of the cars here. But it just doesn't have the longevity and the grip. Like, even, like, the Scirocco Group 4, like, doesn't have. And it doesn't sound as raspy and loud as they do in real life when you put racing exhaust on them. Or the equivalent of racing exhaust, I should say. Alright, we got Gallows AI in front of us in this NSX. 3 wide? Do we want to make it 4? I think I'll get tracks limited. Tracks limited? Track limits? You get the idea. I'll get a track limits penalty, I'm sure, if I went 4 wide with them. Oh, I think I overcooked it a little bit. Little contact there didn't hurt. Rubbin's racing, right, guys? Bet y'all never thought y'all see the day a GTI passes an NSX on merit. In a racing environment on a track, I should say, because you know, building a GTI with big power has kind of become the thing now on the internet. Oh, Gallo tried to kill me over here, I guess. Okay. Man, attempted murder charges for him. Gosh, attempted murder charges for him too. Goodness. Hey, I came to play today. Bro straight up pit maneuvered me. It's okay, these guys are slow enough. I'll just squeak by y'all. Excuse me. Hey, don't you do it, bro. Okay. I gotta get around the criminal attempted murderer here. He just about put me in the wall at Mulsanne. And I couldn't quite get the inside line on him. Is it doing that weird stuff with like the crooked exhausts that like BMW's doing now? I didn't get a good enough look at it. I got too close to him. Let's see if he tries to put me in the wall again going into the Porsche corners, because that was something. He didn't get close enough to me to try it. That's fine. I got a BMW and a Lambo up ahead. Oops, my bad. Glad these are AI and not like actual people. I'd feel kind of bad if I just bumped him. And if this were a daily race, to see these guys. Oh well, my spot now. Man, that BMW just lost 2 positions in one corner. Feels bad. See, I was talking about the Focus RS earlier on Road Atlanta. If it had the suspension tweaks this car had, I probably would have been able to get a 131 within a few attempts. Not saying I would have done it first rip. Probably would have gotten into the mid-133s first rip. Because the stock suspension on that Focus RS just felt sloppy. Might get tracks limited for that. I think all four did leave on that inside. Yep, see, I kind of figured. I kind of deserve that one. Into 5th gear. 7 cars holding me from the lead here. With a half-second penalty to spoil the party. Probably braked a little early, but kind of figured maybe I can get a head start on these guys. Okay, we got Portia and that Viper, and we got the Lexus and the Genesis up ahead. So we can bring them in here a little bit, going into the second chicane here. We'll shut the door, see if I can squeeze by the Genesis before we get down to Mulsanne. Come on. Come on. And he tried to do it. Yep, saw that coming from a mile away. Why is the AI trying to kill me? Like, I wish the AI was more aware of the fact that I'm ahead going into the corner and not to try to be that aggressive. That's probably the worst I've ever seen of that. Like, the AI usually doesn't try to take you out. Unless they updated the game recently and, like, kind of got it under everyone's nose and, like, freaking made the AI a lot more aggressive recently. Man, they are still slow. Still got about 2 laps of fuel left. Which means I might consider pitting in next lap. I don't quite think I can squeeze 4 laps out of this car. See clouds overhead. Let's check that weather radar. That's where the race gets interesting. I have to start keeping track of the weather. Man, that was something. See if we can get by on the Lexus as well. Do see some cars already in pit lane. Soon close the gap on Portilla. Looks like the rain's not going to be too bad. I'll squeeze by you real fast. Tapped a couple of those bollards on the way out, but it's fine. I still got 2 cars ahead of me, and I don't see them, so they're quite a bit ahead of me. Well, it wouldn't be so bad if I didn't get pit maneuvered and almost on twice. So... I saw a hint of a car. I see 2 cars, actually. Looks like we're already clear of the weather. Could this be one of the very few times I've ever done this race and it's been dry the whole way? Just north of a lap of fuel left. I might be able to squeeze it through lap 4. We'll see where we are. 0.8 of a lap of fuel I can squeeze. Anything lower than that, I definitely can't. Because I've tried. 0.8 seems to be like the absolute minimum to get through a lap, and that's just with me short shifting it into 6th gear, keeping it a gear up in corners than I normally would do. So like up here I'd keep it in 5th instead of 4th. On this little right-hander we're coming up on, stuff like that. because these guys will definitely pit. So I can take the lead on strategy. Not my favorite way to take the lead, but it works. I mean, okay, I think we're good to switch back to the fuel, to keep an eye on that more than the weather at the moment. I'm going to say really be about 0.9 of a lap. By the time we get around to the start-finish straight again, be just enough fuel to get this thing around another lap. Oh, come on. Don't get me tracks limited. Or a tracks limit penalty. Okay, yeah, we got this. I might not even have to short shift it. I think I can just power through. Weather still looks good. We are quite literally down to 1 lap of fuel. Apologies for sometimes the random squeak. My brake pedal squeaks really loud. It's been like that since I got this whole sim set up. Probably just need to grease it. Because the gas pedal kind of squeaks too. There we go, in the lead off of strategy. Let's see, how are we doing weather-wise? Because I kind of want to put this thing on mediums. I think this car could do medium tires. Looks like we got something coming in, but I'm trying to keep an eye on both gauges right now. Just a precaution, I'll go ahead and short shift it 6th. Let's go. Give a half a lap of fuel. Don't think I need to be too scared yet. On the brakes. Let's go, power through. This thing's been great, this race. That weather's looking a little dire, but I think we'll be fine. What I really wish is that they added some realism to this. Some of the air-cooled 911s, when you run down to 10% of fuel, it'll actually put the fuel light on in the car and the like the warning on the dash. So it would be really cool if they did that with this. If like the screen would blink for a second, say fuel level low, like the real car does. You know, like the little fuel icon came up where the trip gauge is, like in the real car. Well, that'd be kind of sick. So it looks like the weather is going away from us. So I think might be safe to throw it on to on the mediums, which is what I would like to do. I mean, obviously it would make more sense to just stop for fuel and just rock the hards and get through the race, but I mean, I would like to free up a little bit of extra pace on this car, just because I do feel like I'm more than likely going to lose the lead on the pit stop here. Like, I don't think I've got a free pit stop just yet. We're really running on fumes at this point, everyone. channel is on absolute E right now. Alright, one more look at the weather. See, the thing is, I can't tell what the weather's gonna do, because it's like so far away. We're 15 seconds. I don't think I'm gonna risk it. I think I'm just gonna stick out in the hards, because if we're gonna get weather here in a minute, I don't want to chance it. Let's see, I'm gonna check my phone real fast. Oh, everyone else is pitting in. Or at least Haywood is. McEwen's gonna inherit the lead. We're just getting fuel. We're just gonna take its sweet time to do. I mean, it was gonna nut my stop time to close to 20 seconds if I stopped for tires too. And look at that, just like I predicted, the weather's coming in. We'll monitor it, but there may be a chance we come in on this lap too, swap to wet weather tires. More than likely inters, I'm thinking. Which means we'll probably lose some time in the pits again and fall further down the order. But I think at the same time we've got the pace to bring it back, especially because the AI likes to kind of ride it out on slicks. Because this is definitely looking like the heavens are about to open. The advantage is this car won't spin out in this weather, at least due to throttle usage, I guess. Honestly, looks like we may not even get too bad with the rain. Just enough to tick me off. The Aston definitely has the power on the straight, though. We're going to start to see some hydroplaning here. I think I've got enough fuel to get to the end of the race, honestly. See, I'm so torn because the weather is like patchy. So it's like, do I make the switch or do I just continue to send it on the slicks, knowing that these two are gonna pit behind me? Because the water level's getting to that point where those intermediates are gonna start to be something to think about. But at the same time, if the car stays controllable throughout this, I can weasel my way back in the lead and let them worry about that. Because that's my thing right now. Because the car's still getting plenty of traction on acceleration. And we're not hydroplaning off the track too much. She's getting a little twitchy. Aston's trying to come to my right here. I think they're a little too close for me to play too aggressive. He backed out though, for some reason. Now, if I really wanted to be toxic, I would have switched to intermediates at that pit stop, but wasn't entirely sure how that was going to go. And it looks like we're about done with the rain. So I tapped the wall ever so slightly there. So we should overtake McEwen on strategy. Yeah, see, the weather's ending, so there's no point of going on inters. I'm glad I didn't commit to that. We're about out of it. Only reason I didn't make the gamble onto the mediums is I didn't want to lose too much time in the pits. Of course, the game is going to add a little bit more rainfall to the track. Come on, grip up. There we go. We're back in the race lead. With more than likely about a lap or two to go. Oh, it's gonna be at least 2. Most laps around here are about 4 minutes and some change in these cars. This part of the track is a little bit slick. And of course, being the first one out here in the dry weather is not gonna help me out very much. Next lap though, this track will be very dry. The fact that when it comes to the tires, my one stop is just for fuel is pretty good. And this car still has plenty of pace, honestly. I feel like I could probably pull that stunt with the mediums, but I'd probably be getting a little close to worn out by the end of the race. Probably should pay attention to something other than the dash. That's what got me the other night when I wrecked the Ferrari. I think we're about to roll over 1,700 miles in this car, too. And my neck is stiffened up. See, the thing is, I'm trying to decide, do I want to bump it down into fuel map 3 at the end of this lap? And we'll see how that kind of goes, and we might bump it down in the map 1 for the rest of it. Oh man, this has been fun. I didn't get tracks limited for it earlier. I didn't get a track limits for that earlier. We'll see if we get one for that. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and bump it down to 3. Let's do 2. Let's do map 2. We'll get it pretty close to full power. Try not to get a track limits. And let her scream for a lap. Because this thing drinks fuel in these more powerful maps. Oh, a lot of understeer there. These tires are definitely starting to show their wear. We have rolled over 1,700 miles in this car, so that's cool. I think it's about 3,000 miles, at least with my 919, that it'll need a oil change, or not an oil change, but like a engine overhaul. Oh, I botched that so bad there. Oh my goodness. I think there's just enough water on track to where I need to really adjust my braking points, or I really just suck. I think either answer is good there. My tailbone is starting to really hurt from sitting here for so long. We were already streaming close to an hour whenever I started this race, so... Alright, let's bump into map 1 for the rest of this lap. Already 4 seconds ahead of my best lap. Let's go ahead and just put the nail in the coffin here from the fastest lap attempt. I told you, I drinks fuel in these higher maps. We had a half tank at the start of this lap. Now I'm already down to about 20%. This corner right here. There we go. I think it's where I've gotten penalized the most. But we already down to 10% fuel. This car is so inefficient on map 1. Glad we started this lap with 2.5 laps of fuel left, and now we're down to 0.3 of a lap. But we still got the win. And that is what matters at the end of the day. That was good. Yeah, I got the fastest lap. And that sweet clean race bonus. Alright, that was fun. See, it's 1 o'clock. I've been streaming for an hour and a half. Done about all I feel like doing at the moment. May come back and stream tonight. I'm not entirely sure, depending on how I feel, and if like Kaysen wants to stream again, we might do like another live build battle or something like that. Might be fun. change the oil on this thing. But I think I am going to wrap this one up for now, though. I'm going to go eat lunch and just kind of chill and enjoy the rest of the day. So I'm going to wrap things up here. So I want to thank you guys, all of you who tuned in and watched. This was really fun. And got my first gold ever on sport mode. The not daily races, but with, you know, the let's take a shot. Hold on. Oink. There we go. You know, in terms of any sort of esports time trials they've done in this game. That was my first time ever getting anything on sport mode, like I said, but especially in the time trials. You know, we went and played with the Focus RS in the snow, and then did that 30-minute race with the GTI, so that was fun. So I do want to say thank you guys all for tuning in and watching this with me and hanging out. And, you know, stay safe wherever you are. I know that the U.S. is kind of all over the place right now when it comes to the weather. I mean, I know there's some pretty nasty wildfires out in California, and then obviously we've had a pretty wild winter storm that has impacted, you know, places like Texas and even here in Georgia where I live. So just stay safe wherever you are, and I will see you guys later. Take care, guys, and hope all of you have a good rest of your day.